What would you do if you had an eternity to do nothing but wait? Do you keep busy? Do you daydream? Do you freak out? He trained.
So, you must be wondering, what the hell is Furi? Well, imagine a single-player game, but removing all the enemies, and you just have a lot of amazing boss fights. It's like going to an amusement park, but instead of having lines for all the amazing rides, you just have a fast pass to your way to each of the new rides. Each boss fight in Furi has its own unique feel, theme, from music to visuals to gameplay. No boss in this game feels the same. It's always a treat moving on to the next fight. Overcoming the challenges that are put in front of you. The combat in this game is a weird mix of bullet hell and melee combat. All attacks are telegraphed and reactable, making new attacks you haven't seen feel fair and help you learn how they work. But first you're probably wondering, what's the story about? You are the only prisoner in this special jail, and you may be wondering why you're in jail. Isn't it obvious? It's because you're a fucker! You're not sure as a player in this point of the game. You get freed by a guy called the Voice, which for some reason has a bunny head fursuit on, and he tells you,
the jailer is the key. Kill him, and you'll be free.
The only way out of this prison is kill every jailer you come across. Each of them have different motives for them being here, some being either insane or crazy, or trying to prevent you from getting out of here because they're trying to protect their planet. Like I said before, each of the bosses introduce new gameplay mechanics. The Chain is a tutorial boss that shows you all the shit that you'll be dealing with. Parrying, dodging, shooting, and meleeing, like shooting down projectiles with a laser pistol, or dashing through bullets and attacking to get some good hits in on the boss. You as a player have 3 health bars, and each time you lose one, it restarts the phase of the fight and heals the boss. So you gain these intense moments where you are desperately trying to take down a health bar, and playing really sloppy can really punish you. When you lose a bar, you can gain a bar back after beating the boss's phases. This way you can learn the fight, and if you're a fast learner, you can come back from the fight and keep going.
Nothing else matters to him but this fight with you. This will make his day, his life. Mastery of his art, fulfillment of his destiny. All that nonsense.
You sure took your time. I was concerned you wouldn't make it this far. This is a big day for me. I've been waiting a long time for this moment.
Now this fight to me is very special. Up to this point, no boss fight in the game has ever given me a game over. The Voice was also hyping me up for this fight about how the Edge has been here doing nothing but training to fight me. His fight's very unique because it's all close quarters combat, and this boss teaches you if you can really parry. His attack animations trick your eyes when he feigns his attack, and apparently I'm really bad at this because it causes me to parry early and take a lot of damage. Oh yeah, and his attacks can do 1/3 of your HP, but he also doesn't have a lot of HP compared to the other bosses, making his fight feel like a true duel. This boss beat me not once, not twice, but 25 times. He gave me a challenge that I strived for this game, and getting my ass beat by the Edge was an amazing experience for me in the game. Not only that, but unlike the other bosses, where they try to beat you down, the Edge motivates you to beat him. The quotes he says in the fight makes me want to fight him. He sees great potential in me and wants me to shine.
Excellence is not an art, it's pure habit. We are what we repeatedly do.
This quote is absolutely true. The only real way to get good at something, whether it be art, writing, sports, video games, whatever, the only way to get good at it is to practice and put your heart into improvements. What you do will become your identity, not only for yourself, but for others to identify through you. When I played TF2, my friends knew me for playing Soldier and Devilman. I put so much time into practicing those 2 classes, learning the ins and outs of them, trying to be the best. Same thing when I was in high school. I worked out 3 times a day trying to become better at cross country and track. And now, my latest thing I've been into is Doom Eternal. I put so many hours into learning everything about the game and overcoming everything, from beating my first Ultra Nightmare run to playing insane mods that the community has made. My friends unironically call me the Doom Slayer. And sure, out of all the stuff I did, I was never the best at them compared to others. But from putting my efforts into trying to be the best I could be, people identified as the stuff I did, and I hope I can inspire others to try in whatever they want to do.
It seems like we're fighting each other, but we both know we're fighting against ourselves.
The biggest thing that's stopping most people from doing what they love is themselves. Sure, not everyone has the perfect situation where they can do what they want, but I believe the biggest obstacle is fighting yourself. Your doubts, your fears will stop you. No matter what challenge you face, you will be stopped by yourself. But if you put enough heart in what you want to do, I believe we can do anything. Me fighting the Edge, I'm not only fighting him, but I'm fighting myself and seeing if I have what it takes to overcome him. And myself is saying, I can do this, even if I fail over and over again.
Do I look uncomfortable to you? Nice. You have more strength. Stay with me, please. Come on. Give me something memorable. Something I can learn from that will make me better.
I believe the reason why I 100% this game was because of this fight alone. It gave me an experience I can never forget and made me want to push the game to its limits by doing every fight on S rank. A challenge like this in the game can inspire you not only to beat it, but to master it. Challenging games should be aiming to do this because it makes the experience so much more satisfying to see how far you grew from the beginning to the end.
Oh, incredible. Amazing. What I just saw here, it was magical. And he was probably the toughest one in here. I could never have done this without you.
I tried my hardest to make this video where I included the other bosses, the story, but it became a complete mess. At the end of the day, I wanted to just talk about the Edge. It's amazing, and I really recommend that you play this game. I tried to make this video special because I fucking love this game. But I'm satisfied with what this video came out to be. I want to thank my friends Kexi and Soler to help me improve this video to be the best it can be. They helped me make sense of my video, and I'm so glad that they gave me the criticism to help me.
So much dedication, training, willpower, and yet they fell, one after another. There is no justice in the world. No second chances, no hand of God. We can only trust in ourselves and hope it's enough. Come on, we're almost there. This time it's true.